Good morning, Timsville. This is Groove Radio. Get ready for an energizing morning filled with the funkiest tunes and the funkiest stories. Today, to get you set for the day ahead, it's negative 60 degrees outside today. Make sure you bundle up, folks. Real good. We're going to kick things off with our first song right off the bat. This is Africa by Toto. I'll let you take a listen. Welcome back, folks. Our first guests today are Caillou and Ren, two local street brawlers. We're going to ask them their thoughts on the new statement made by Governor Charles Johnson about fighting. So, Mr. Caillou and Mr. Ren, Governor Johnson has recently made the statement that anyone who can beat him in a fist fight can become the next governor. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think you're going to try to do it? I'm always looking for tougher people to fight. If Governor Johnson can give me a fight that'll satisfy my crave for a good one, then I'd love to see what he can do. The job position, however, does not interest me at all.
I don't really know. I'm comfortable with my lifestyle of being a street brawler. I don't have much interest in upgrading my position. My fight money is plenty to support me and my family, and the hours are great. I feel like getting into the nitty-gritty of being a cop or a security guard. They don't really suit me, you know?
Well, thanks you two for dropping in and giving us your thoughts on this subject. We appreciate you giving your perspective on this matter. Folks out there, if you think you can beat our great head governor, you should go out there and try to beat him. Word is he's pretty tough. Who knows if anyone can beat him. We'll be right back with some crazy stories, folks, right after a word from our sponsors. Frying eggs is so cumbersome and complicated. How do you even fry an egg? I have no clue. Introducing the Fry Gun, a revolutionary machine that fries eggs in seconds. Just aim at an egg and pull the trigger and bam, flawless fried eggs. Not just eggs though. Burgers, chicken, veggies, even sausages can all be fried with the gun for just 7 easy payments of $5. It can be yours. But if you call within the next 20 seconds, we'll give you 2 fry guns for the price of 3. You can dual wield them from extra fry power. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Warning, the fry gun may be lethal, aimed at a person or pet. Please keep away from children or the uneducated. We hope you enjoyed our interview with Mr. Caillou and Mr. Wren. Let's move on to some gripping news highlights from this weekend. Just this past Saturday, a local 7-Eleven was robbed by a malevolent man wearing a Squidward mask. He broke in and held up the cashier at gunpoint. He threatened to shoot the cashier if he did not give him all the slushies they had in the store. The police were called by a bystander, but by the time they got there, the slushie machine was gone. We went to see the cashier's thoughts on this matter. The fear I felt when I was confronted by that thing was unlike any other fear, he told us. What lies behind that mask is a scary thought. It makes me shiver just thinking about it. He may be right about this. It doesn't bear thinking about. We thought we might get a word from a bystander as well, to understand his thought process.
Hid behind the candy bar in the back of the store so the bandit wouldn't see me. I called the police as quietly as I could, making sure not to draw his attention. I was petrified with fear of what he could do if he saw me.
Since and before then, there have been several more sightings of the bandit roaming the streets and acting suspicious. The Squidward Bandit is still on the loose. If you see a man wearing a plastic Squidward mask, please call your local authorities immediately. Let's get a caller on the line to give his thoughts. You're on Groove Radio, sir. Tell us how you feel about the Squidward Bandit. I don't blame you, sir. I think he's got everyone on edge right now. Thanks for your quick thoughts. Now that's been a wild ride. Let's calm down with the next song. This is a good one. Humility by the Gorillaz. Please enjoy. Welcome back, folks. We've got more news for you. So, in other news, Pizza Palace, a local pizza parlor, has been trying to revolutionize pizza delivery. They know their deliveries were lightning fast, but they could get faster. Their efforts to do so have led to some bizarre results, from shooting the delivery boys out of cannons to their destination, to shooting the pizza itself out of the cannons, and catapults. They've tried it all. In an attempt to find a way to teleport pizza, they accidentally created a disaster, a living pizza. The pie escaped the Pizza Palace Company labs, and started to terrorize the citizens of the surrounding area. It has taken over a small town to the west, and demands ransom from the government to release its citizens. We've even received a letter from one of the people stuck in the town. The letter reads, "Please help me." Very insightful in the matter. Their last method to upgrade the pizza was to upgrade the pizza delivery scooters into delivery drag racers. This seemed to work until they realized that minimum wage pizza delivery guys weren't capable of driving drag racers efficiently. The results, once again, were catastrophic. After the total injury toll of these experiments reached over 500, they decided to recede and maybe pick up the project later down the line, when these technologies were more advanced. Luckily, there wasn't much loss for the company besides a few employees, that being because the government was the one funding this research. Governor Johnson says he isn't upset with the Pizza Palace, just disappointed. We've got here with us Senator Bobby B. to discuss these experiments done by Pizza Palace. So, we have you here today to discuss the recent events involving the Pizza Palace. What are your thoughts?
Our governor's decision to fund these experiments made by the Pizza Palace were not misplaced. He knows pizza is a part of our culture, and he wants to revolutionize it for the good of all our people.
The governor's dedication to his people and nation is strong. I have no doubt about that. Johnson said he was not upset, rather disappointed in the result. Why do you think that is? And how do you feel about it?
Johnson was distraught with the result of the program, but he fully understood the reasons for its failure. But he was hopeful for its success. I think Pizza Palace should have been more considerate and more wary with their experiments. Some of their decisions were quite rash and reckless. If they do decide to give the project another go in the future, they should consider what made them fail the first time.
Very insightful view on the issue, Mr. B. We're happy you could find the time in your busy schedule to come talk to us for a few minutes.
No problem, Mr. Host. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more great stuff to come, folks, right after these messages from our sponsors. Come on down to Larry and Gary's Laundromat for the best clothes cleaning your eyes have ever seen. We've got the latest and greatest in cleansing technology. The new Ultra Hydromatic 10 billion will knock your socks off. Literally, its super-powered water jets allow it to clean any clothing in mere seconds. Your clothes will never look cleaner than this, if they survive. And not to forget our state-of-the-art drying technology as well. This dryer blasts your soggy clothes with 2,000 degrees of heat to completely vaporize the moisture right out of your dampened fabric. What's left of your clothes will be completely dune dry in seconds. So what are you waiting for? Stroll down to Larry and Gary's Laundromat. You'll never see your clothes cleaner again. Disclaimer. Larry and Gary is not responsible for the destruction of any garment within our establishment. Use machines at own risk. Hey there everyone once again. We've gone far too long without another tune for you. This is our last song of the day, Mr. Blue Sky. Please enjoy this great beat. Hello there once more, listeners. We're back. Thanks for tuning in to the Groove Radio Morning Show. We hope you had a smooth morning and have a great rest of your day.